I hereby call the ninth day of the first regular session of the 23rd Congress to order. May we all rise for a moment of silent prayer. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abelo Alfonso.
Amen. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Senator Aritos. Senator Christian. Senator Figueroa. Senator Colland. Senator Harper. Senator Conman. Nazarane, Madam Chair. Floor Leader Lawrence.
Amen.
Vice Speaker Romalo.
Amen.
Senator Urusamal. Senator Wali.
Yes.
Speaker Moses. Mr. Speaker, 10 members are present.
For that, we have a quorum to transact business. Chief Clerk, next, Floor Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to dispense the reading of the journal.
It's been moved and second that Congress dispense with the reading of the journal. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now dispensed with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're on item number 5, presidential communications. We have one, and it's number 23-05.
Chairman Figueroa and members, it amazes me that we tend to find a little bit here and there during session. Next item, Chief Clerk.
I have some Supreme Court communications for item 6, none, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 7, member communications, none also, Mr. Speaker. Item 8, departmental communications, we have one, and it's number 23-04.
Thank you. We'll sign that. Next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're on item 9, agency or governmental authority communications. We are in receipt of one, and it's number 23-02.
Thank you. Next item.
State communications for item 10, none, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 11, State Supreme Court communications, none also. Item 12, municipal or town communications, none, Mr. Speaker. Item 13, foreign government communications, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker. And item 14, miscellaneous communications, none also, Mr. Speaker.
Continue. Order of the day.
Item 15.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Congress back in session. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the order of the day, we have the first item, which is item 15 on standing committee reports. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 16, special committee reports, none also, Mr. Speaker. Item 17, for assignment of measures and communications, please refer to referral sheet number 23-06.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Chairs and members, please take note of referral sheet number 23-06. Next
Short
item.
recess.
Short recess, subject to the call of the chair. Chief Clerk. Next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on item number 18, unfinished business. The first item under unfinished business is on Congressional Bill number 23-05 CD1 for first reading. CB number 23-05 CD1 is a bill for an act to further amend Section 3 of Public Law number 22-153 as amended by Public Laws numbers 22-169, 22-181, and 22-204 to appropriate $920,452 from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023, to provide supplemental funding for the operations of the legislative branch of the national government and for other purposes.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. The pending motion on this unfinished business is passage on first reading. So discussion. Floor Leader.
Speaker,
Chairman Figueroa.
move for the passage of the said bill on, or the unfinished business on first reading.
Short recess. Second session, Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Speaker. I move or to withdraw my motion.
Thank you. If no objection, the motion is withdrawn. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Speaker. I wish to offer floor amendment to CP number 2305 CD1 on behalf of the Speaker.
Second.
It's moved and seconded that Congress adopt floor amendment offered by Floor Leader Lawrence to CB number 23-05 CD1. With this length, I would like to order that the reading be dispensed with.
So moved.
Discussion.
Speaker,
Chairman Rusman.
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am not intending to prolong our proceedings. But what happened to the motion made by Chairman Figueroa to pass this bill on first reading?
The motion is already pending from yesterday's session.
Because this thing is under unfinished
Unfinished
business.
business. There was a subsidiary motion to defer, and so that was granted. And now that motion has passed, and the pending motion, the main motion now is to pass it on first reading. So we're in discussion.
So you're to go into your attempt here, Mr. Speaker, to offer some amendments, rather lengthy amendments.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to educate me especially on what is entailed in all of these amendments?
Uh,
Are we trying to incorporate a bill that is in front of this Congress
Short
into a
recess.
supplemental?
Short recess. Congress is back in session.
Speaker, move for the previous question.
If no objection, question has been called for the adoption of the floor amendment offered by Floor Leader Lawrence to CB number 23-05 CD1. Debate is closed. We will now vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Floor amendment to CB number 23-05 CD1 is now adopted. We now have CB number 23-05 CD2. Discussion.
Question.
If no objection, question has been called for. We will now vote on CB number 23-05 CD2 by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
May I ask for a recess, Speaker?
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Chief Clerk, continue.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
Amen.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland, Senator Harper, Senator Conman, Floor Leader Lawrence,
Amen.
Vice Speaker Romalo,
Aye.
Senator Orosumal,
I yield the floor to Lam. Yes.
Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Moses. Mr. Speaker,
Aye.
all 10 members that are present voted for the said bill under first reading.
With that, we have now passed, Congress has passed CB number 23-05, CD2. Next unfinished business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The next unfinished business is on Congressional Bill Number 23-03, CD2 for second and final reading. CB,
Short recess.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. The next unfinished business under the item 18 is Congressional Bill Number 23-03, CD2 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-03, CD2 is a bill for an act to further amend Sections 9 and 12 of Public Law Number 22-42 as amended by Public Laws Numbers 22-60, 22-80, 22-103, and 22-141 to modify the use of capital and human resources development funding and change the allotee of such funds previously appropriated therein to fund the operations of the national government of the Federated States of Micronesia for fiscal year September 30th, 2022, and for other purposes.
Thank you. As we have done with the previous bill, we are now on discussion of CB number 23-03, CD2.
Short recess again, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. This is back in session. We're on discussion of the CB number 23-03 CD2 for second reading. Any discussion? If none, question has been called for. Before we move to vote, Madam Chair, from Chuk, Gunman will be cast a vote for the state of Chuk. With no further discussion, debate is closed. We will now vote on CB number 23-03 CD2 on second and final reading by roll call of delegations.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Be it noted, I made a mistake earlier, and the chairman of the Chuk delegation, Chairman Artus, is with us today. So, Chief Clerk, please call the roll of the delegations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Chuk, Chairman Aridas. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Koshai, Chairman Wali. For the state of Yap, Chairman Uruzamal.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, all four states voted for the said bill under second and final reading.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. With that, Congress has now passed CB number 23-03 CD2 on second and final reading. Next unfinished business, Chief Clerk.
Point of privilege, Speaker.
State your point.
Mr. Speaker and members, I would like, on behalf of all of us, to welcome and recognize a few individuals that are here with us in the gallery today. Mr. Leon Panuelo Jr., who is the current administrator for the FSM Social Security Administration. Fransky Eli, Deputy Administrator for the same administration, Social Security. And we have Honorable Senator Jack Harris, who also happens to be the chairman of the Board of Trustees for FSM Social Security. Let's give all of them a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Floor Leader. It's always good to have our citizens, especially those in very important positions within our organizations that we have present here in Congress. Chief Clerk, the next unfinished business.
None, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Bill Galanter, as of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Any bills to introduce? If none, next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on resolution calendar, item 20. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker.
Chairman Figueroa, you have the floor.
Thank you, Speaker. I have the following resolutions that I want to place on the resolution calendar for action. Congress Resolution Number 2304, 2305, and 2306. So moved.
How about short recess? How about 07? Back in session. Chairman Figueroa, you still have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I amend my motion to include Congress resolution, to place the following resolutions on the resolution calendar for action: 2304, 2305, 2306, and 2307. I so move.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass resolutions number 2304, 2305, 2306, 2307 on today's calendar for action. Any discussion? If none, we will vote on the said motion to place CR number 23-04, 23-05, 23-06, 23-07 on today's calendar for action. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Those said resolutions are now placed on the resolution calendar for action. Chief Clerk, next resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-04 for adoption. CR number 23-04 is a resolution to amend Rule 6, Sections 8C and D of the Official Rules of Procedure of the 23rd Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia to allow a standing committee chair to serve as vice chair of the Committee on Ways and Means.
Chairman Figueroa?
Move for the adoption of the said resolution.
Sorry about that. It was assigned to Jay and Go, but. Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CR number 23-04, adopts CR number 2304. Discussion? If no discussion, debate is now closed. We will vote on the adoption of CR number 23-04. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-04. Next resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-05 for adoption. CR number 23-05 is a resolution expressing the sincere gratitude of the Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia to President David W. Banuelo for his dedicated service to the Federated States of Micronesia.
Floor leader. Short recess. back in session. Floor Leader, Chairman,
Speaker,
motion for deferment.
I move to defer CR number 2305 to Monday.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that CR number 23-05 be deferred to Monday's calendar. No objection, we will vote. All those in favor of the said motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion carried. CR number 23-05 is deferred to Monday's resolution calendar. Next item, Chief Clerk. Next resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-06 for adoption. CR Number 23-06 is a resolution authorizing the President to submit the recommended National Government Compact Budget request as revised pursuant to Congress's recommendations to the United States of America under Article 5 of the Fiscal Procedures Agreement.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the adoption of Congress Resolution Number 230. Is it 5 or 6?
Six.
6.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopts CR number 23-06 for adoption. Discussion? No objection. Question has been called for. We will now vote on adoption of CR number 23-06. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-06. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-07 for adoption. CR Number 23-07 is a resolution setting the ceiling of the total funds estimated to be available for appropriation from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the adoption of the resolution.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopts CR number 23-07. Discussion?
Mr. Speaker, short recess, please.
Short recess.
At a time when the United States government is having some
Second session, we are on discussion of CR number 23-07. Any more discussion? If none, debate is closed. We will vote on on adoption of the said resolution, CR number 23-07. All those in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-07. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As of now, we do not have any more resolutions.
No objection. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Introduction of bills and resolutions for item 21, Mr. Speaker.
If you have any measures to introduce, please pass them to Chief Clerk. Next item.
Miscellaneous business for item 22, Mr. Speaker.
Miscellaneous business. Any miscellaneous business?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Chairman Christian, you have the floor.
I think yesterday it was that I brought up a couple of issues. This morning I wanted to send a request through the grapevines or the coconut wireless rather than through government channels, because it seems to be that the coconut wireless seem to be getting through to executive better than in official communications. And that is that I understand that the Philippines President Marcos had sent a letter encouraging the FSM government 4 months ago to send a person or an official to the Philippines to join them and conclude documents that would put into effect the lifting of the ban on importation of labor by FSM from the Philippines. If that has not been done, or if it has been done, thank you very much. If it has not been done, please look into it and take action on that letter from the Philippines. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, can I...
Madam Chairwoman, you have the floor.
My humble respect to you and to everyone. I would like to thank the chairman of the board for coming to this morning for us to meet, the administrator and the assistant administrator. Regarding the bill that we'll work on for the lifting of the restriction, just to mention that about 3 of the Pacific Island countries are still following us with the restriction. But next week, I'll meet with the department and try to find ways for us to work on this. And hopefully in July, we'll have answers from them for us to work on the bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I hope you take into consideration the concerns by Chairman Christian and Madam Chair Abelio Alfonso, and I hope you do have a hearing that they might be able to join. Thank you. Any more miscellaneous business? If none, next item, Chief Clerk.
Announcements for item 23, Mr. Speaker.
Chairman Willie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Next Tuesday, after education time, the Committee on EXAP will have budget hearing for the missions in New York and DC. So everyone is invited. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Willie. Chairman Figuer, any announcement?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Immediately after this morning's session, I want to have an informal meeting for the Ways and Means Committee to organize the committee and plan on future activities of the committee,
Thank you, Chairman.
including printing money. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Figuer. Madam Chair Abelio Alfonso, announcements?
No announcement, Mr. Speaker, but I would just like to throw in and mention that we're still trying to arrange for a preliminary meeting with the relevant heads for the Special Committee on Climate Change and Environment. I shall update once I have the date and time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Chairman Artus.
Thank you, Speaker. On Wednesday next week, we have a hearing, budget hearing to election office, postal, and public defender. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Artus. Chairman Christian.
Thank you, Speaker. I just want to note that Chairman Willie forgot to mention lunch in his announcement. But we hope that it will be there. As indicated earlier, your Committee on R&D really doesn't have any directions right now, so we would like to meet with the Department of R&D to figure out what is it that the committee and that department would like to do in the next 2 years. And so that will be on Monday at 8:30. And no breakfast is included.
Thank you, Chairman Christian. Madam Chair Conman.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Health Committee will meet Tuesday next week at 1 p.m. with the Department of Health. Thank you.
Thank you. Chairman Rusmal, announcements?
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Let me recognize Chairman Christian.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's been cleared that the R&D Committee's time is Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 1 o'clock.
Monday and Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday, what about Friday? Who
So
has
he says-
Friday? Not that I'm looking for more workspace, but just curious.
I think the allotted time, I cannot, on the top
Monday,
of my
Wednesday
head, yeah,
at 1 p.m.
to 3 p.m.
That is the official and publicized time for the R&D. But for the Monday, this coming Monday meeting, the chairman of Ways and Means has allowed R&D to use their allotted slot on Monday morning at 8:30. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Christian, and thank you, Chairman Figueroa. Chairman Rusmal.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Tuesday next week, 23rd, I don't know, at Education allocated time, after the session, that committee will have a hearing in the hearing room with the College of Micronesia CFSM on their budget and oversight issues, as I announced yesterday. So 12:30 Monday, Tuesday, next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Rusmal. Floor Leader Lawrence.
None.
Vice Speaker Romulo?
No announcement, but with your permission, Mr. Speaker, if I may ask our staff, I don't know if it's by mistake, but the mat is upside down and it's facing me. So if they could turn it the other way around so it's properly place all the nutshell and the canoe. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Speaker. Any more announcement? Floor Leader, your usual motion.
Thank you, Speaker. I move that Congress stands in recess until Monday morning.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stands in recess until Monday at 10 a.m. in the morning. All those in favor, say aye. All
Aye.
opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Congress stands in recess until 10 o'clock Monday morning.
Oh, kailangan, Chief